Another state is passing an assault weapon ban, and I don't know why. They have not heard of the United States Supreme Court, nor have they read the Bruin decision, or the Heller decision, or the McDonald decision. Yet here we go, there's another state trying to push forth an assault weapon ban. And for this one, we're going to go out to Washington, the state of Washington, HB 1240. It passed their house, their state house, Wednesday night. By a score of 55 to 42. And it's not good, guys and gals. Why? Because now it's going to go to the state senate. It already has the votes to pass. Governor Inslee will pass it in a heartbeat. And the way it's written, it's an emergency clause. So it'll be the second he signs it, it'll go into effect. And it bans a ton of items. There's over 50 items in the bill banned specifically by name, AKs, ARs, etc. But it goes deeper than that. There's a section in there when it talks about semi-automatic pistols. And of course, it includes your ARs and AKs. But if your semi-automatic pistol has the ability to accept a detachable magazine and has a threaded barrel, that's going to be illegal too. That's going to be deemed an assault weapon. There's a new definition that was created by this to create an assault weapon within the Washington state law. Shotguns as well, as long as it has a folding or a telescoping stock, done, can't have that. If it's a pistol grip that is not part of the stock and extends below the firearm action, then that's an illegal gun too. And it even goes in there to ban any semi-automatic rifles, centerfire rifles, that are shorter than 30 inches. So that's all of your AR, AK type pistols, whether it has a pistol stabilizing brace or not. This would make them illegal. So this would make SBRs illegal in Washington state. Also, they're going after like parts kits and stuff like that. You can't have that either, because if you have that in your possession with, it could be an assault weapon. Doesn't even make sense. Guys, we have enough legal precedent, Supreme Court decisions, etc. that say the Second Amendment says a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed. And in the Bruin decision, not only do they say if it's not in that plain text of the Second Amendment, which none of this craziness is, then it has to be consistent with firearm regulations at the time of the adoption of the Second Amendment. That's the history and tradition part. And there is no history, there is no tradition of this type of gun control when the Second Amendment was adopted. There just isn't. So it's tyrants digging their heels in to say, look what we did, so that they can try to further their careers at the cost of their citizens' freedoms. And they're not going to stop until they're made to stop. Now, there are several lawsuits that are about to be decided at the appellate level that are going to destroy the assault weapons bans. They're going to kill them. Yet there are states that are trying everything they can do right now to get them in on the books so they can say, look what we did, vote for me, I would like to be in X office, in Y office. I want my name known as a gun controller so that I can maybe get into Congress and exasperate my self-worth and net worth because I can do things like inside trade and stuff like that. These guys and gals who are doing this stuff are well paid, they're well funded, they're well backed. And this has been an ongoing movement for like 40 years. Ronald Reagan talked about this stuff when he was running for office. Guys and gals, the only thing that stops this machine is us. Pulled together as a team, we will get shit done. And like because people pushed and pushed and pushed, we got MasterCard, American Express, Visa, and Discover to back off of the tracking. It's us. We the people have the power, and we will stop this as well. If you're interested in the Second Amendment, then subscribe to the channel down below. Guns and Gadgets is the premier source of Second Amendment news. I bring it to you every single day, except for yesterday, because of wakes and deaths and stuff like that. But I will always have our Second Amendment at the forefront, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. If you want to stay in the know, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share it so people see it. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. That's what the Second Amendment is for. And there aren't any politicians big enough or bad enough to come and get it. Take care, y'all.